being, you know, taking care of family and friends as we all hope to do. Well, one way to take care of your family and friends, or most certainly you or dad or anybody on that gift-giving list, is iFrogz. They are our leading name when it comes to headphones here at HSN. Now, normally here, it makes me a little nervous. Over the holidays, we were the first ones to have these. One set, not quite double the price. I mean, if you were shopping elsewhere, I mean, seriously. Right now, it is better than a today's special. We have exclusive colors that you can't even get at the iFrogz website. So we have this great mint. I am dying to get my hands on this mint, and it really is a mint. Love that little case with the charging, it's like the cradle built in. Rose gold, which we love. Everybody loves that rose gold. That's also exclusive. And then, now we're calling this, the coral red is also exclusive. I'll just do this real quickly. So there's that, we're calling it rose quartz? Oh, well, aren't we fancy? We're very, very fancy today. We're very fancy. There's your black, and then there's that nice deep blue. Let's show you that if purchased separately before I toss things over to my darling guest, Bill Duggan. But he's got some splaining to do because iFrogz does not do this for anybody else. In the world of these high-end deluxe headphones, I have been in headphone envy. The headphones that these were modeled after, if you put a 2 in front of that $59 price, that's actually pretty close to what they sell these for. But you're also getting Pandora Premium with a 60-day trial, 30-day trial on your Yoga International, and then your language online. Best price in America. The earbuds, or I should say the tips that fit every little head, big old noggin, little old pea head. Bill Duggan, where do you fall? You're on the bigger noggin spectrum, aren't you?
If you ask my mother, yes. She's like, you got a big head. And I'm like, well, thank you very much. But the thing is, what I want you to point out is, you like, wasn't that nice to be fancy? We can be fancy with these because we're getting great technology, but we're not breaking the bank, because you said it perfectly. This over-the-ear design that doesn't have to be stuck in your ear or balanced in your ear, it laces and hooks right over your ears, so it's more secure, so you're less likely to lose it, it's less likely to fall out. And the reason why the sports design is so popular, because yes, it was designed after this set of headphones. And the thing is, this was $200. They finally cut the cord, and it went over $200. Yet you're getting actually more specs and technology. In iFrogz, you get a great battery life, 5 hours of listening. After 5 hours, you go back to your case, and you pop it back in, sits securely so it's not going to fall out, and it recharges it. 20 additional hours of convenience on-the-go listening. And then after about a month of listening to it or using it, I go back to my case, or my charging pad, because it has wireless charging capability as well. So yes, you can plug it in like your phone or tablet, but if you want to just do wireless, that's how latest and greatest all this technology is. And you mentioned the size of our heads and everything difference. The ear tip difference is huge. We give everyone customizable small, medium, and large, and a memory foam option tip. So it has a nice secure fit where it helps drown out the ambient sound around you. But you know what iFrogz has even done? They're giving everyone a lifetime guarantee on those. So if you happen to lose one, or it falls off in the gym bag or on the floor, and you're like, I don't want to put that in my ear, they will replace it. But you also have to see how simple and easy this is to use. Because whether it's, you know, the television behind me, the tablet on the Stairmaster bike thing, whatever, I used it one time. And then also that computer, it will connect and you can hear it wirelessly. Because that audio, that's music to my ears, but someone else in the other room is trying to sleep, it's not going to work. So guess what? I go grab my iFrogz. I don't have to worry about cords or a tangle in that small little space. I take them out of the case. I know they're fully charged because that case is going to do that for me. And without even having to go to my settings, it's done. I have pause and play technology on here. It's simple. Once you've set it up once on anything with Bluetooth, it's going to go find it. I want to be able to pause my video, tap, just like that. I want to be able to play my video, just like that. And right now, more than ever, with everyone at home, one person's in school, one person's in the office, one person wants entertainment, we can all have a pair. And I want you to all know right now, I'm wearing my iFrogz. The microphone on the iPad in front of me is way far away, but you can hear me that much better because the microphone is on me and it's closer. You're going to get your phone calls much better and easier. And that's really where the huge difference is. These are still sweat and water resistant, because yes, maybe we've been in the house. We want to finally get out to the yard and, listen to stuff on our tablet or our computer, or take the office out into the yard. You can do that and don't have to worry about being connected. Don't have to worry about sweat. You also don't have to worry about breaking the bank right now, because maybe this is for everyone in the household. Maybe it's a gift for Father's Day or the grad, but it's something they're going to use. I can keep going and showing you all the different examples, but more importantly, there's that audio again. Can you guys even hear that computer audio? Because part of what's cool about the microphone, it helps drown out all that noise around you, but it picks up the microphones. It knows I'm trying to have a conversation, so you do hear all of that so much easier and better. And remember, it's easy, whether it's your Apple phone, whether it's the today's special Samsung phone. You don't have to worry about what someone's using. You just have to know these are going to work. And the colors, the rose quartz, the gold, the mint, they're all exclusive to us. What iFrogz does is they cut out the middleman. There's no big marketing campaign. They come directly to us. So at the end of the day, we ask them, can you give us these colors? Can you do this for us? And they make it affordable, which really is why we want to get a few of these home now.
Absolutely. I'll tell you what, though. I mean, do you want it? Oh, yeah, you do. But I'll just tell you right now, you want more than one. As someone who, I know everybody get the eye roll emoji. It's like, don't you dare say that holiday word. But I'm looking at this, and I am going to earn big brownie points. I can't go home to see my family in June as I normally do. Ooh, listen to you with that big old sound. But this you can deliver across the miles. And so whether it's for niece, whether it's for nephew, whether it's for dad for Father's Day, whether it's for yourself, you're getting all those big name high-end features. You're just literally getting them for a fraction of the price. And Bill, at the end of the day, it's interesting because they could have charged more than double and still been a bargain when you compare it to the other guys. But then you've got that more comfortable design and that charging cradle, and then the fashion colors, which, by the way, the other guy does not have. You know, they got white and white. So it's really nice to see, boy, they custom build those high-end features for a price that is just a jaw dropper for sure.
And let's talk about the other guy. They don't have customizable tips. You kind of walk around sometimes like they're gonna fall out of your ears. So you're walking a little stilted. That's why people do love that over-the-ear hook design, because it is more secure. And realize I can be wearing one at a time. I don't have to have both in. I'm wearing both right now because guess what? I hear the audio that much better because I get it in stereo sound. You realize our telephone calls have a speaker and a microphone, so we only hear it in one ear. Now with these, I can hear it in both ears. I love this example. I'm watching HSN2. Someone's trying to sleep in the house. That audio gets a little loud. Mom's like, turn it down. Your brother's sleeping. I can't hear the TV or something like that. I go and grab my iFrogz. I take them out. I know they're fully charged. They go into pairing mode. Every TV is going to pair a little differently. It's telling me to connect. And all of a sudden, I'm in pairing mode, and it's done. The show didn't have to stop. The gaming didn't have to stop. You know, sports is coming back, but we can't go to the games. We have to watch them on a TV or on our tablet or on our phone. Now we can hear them even better. So get one that goes with your team. But more importantly, this is something we're going to use. We're on a phone. We're on a computer. We're watching TV. So if you have a newer television with Bluetooth, most TVs since the last 5 years have Bluetooth in it. Get a set for him, for her, because that's where you get to enjoy the audio. I enjoy the audio just because, you know what, I'll be watching television, but I have to go over to the kitchen. I don't have to crank up the volume like right here. Guess what? I can pop in my iFrogz and take that audio with me without being, you know, limited by how long that cord's going to be, not being limited how long that battery's going to be. When we first went truly wireless, we had about a 90-minute battery. Now we're getting 5 hours of playback, and after 5 hours, this case, remember, is going to recharge it, give me an additional 20 hours. So this can sit in the gym bag. This can sit on the nightstand, but when I need it, I know it's going to work. When I want to hear my podcast, when I want to hear my audiobook, when I want to FaceTime and Zoom and Skype like we're doing right now and be heard, you're going to be able to hear me and see me that much better. And we're showing you quickly how easy it is to connect, because, you know, it's Saturday night, Friday night. What day of the week is it? It's quarantine time, I forgot. I'm listening to my music, but someone else is like, really, I'm not in the mood right now. So guess what? It's fun. The party doesn't have to stop. I go and grab my iFrogz. They look good. I can grab one. I can grab two. What's the second one? Am I wearing it? But what I want everyone to realize, it's going to go into that pairing mode, and all that audio, it's going to sound better. It's going to sound that much easier. You really just got to get a few of them home. Try it out. If you're not happy with it, you can always send it back. But you are going to be so excited when you're on that treadmill or when you're trying to work out and you can hear the game, you can hear the music, you can watch your movie while you're multitasking, doing the dishes, or just more importantly, relaxing and not bothering the person on the couch next to you, not bothering if someone went to bed early or is going to be sleeping in the morning, because that's really where these pay for themselves.
Well, I am T-minus 7 minutes away from having my own Calgon moment, and I got to tell you, the headphones that I have, because I'm doing the bath, it's just... Atta girl. But the headphones that I have, by the way, from that other company, they're actually not, they're the generation before this, they are not water resistant. So I get kind of nervous even, you know, wearing them around water. And Bill, I think you answered this question. I think I know the answer, but let's say I want situational awareness. Can I wear one at once? Do I have to wear them both at the same time?
It's funny, I'm trying to find my other rose gold one. Oh, here it is, right here. And the thing is, yes, you can easily wear one at a time. And actually, that's what I do more often, because I want to hear if there's a knock at the door. I want to hear, you know, if the dog's barking at something. That's where it's so convenient. Because you wouldn't walk across campus with something like this. You wouldn't, you know, be riding a bike with something like this. You can wear one or both. Wearing both just gives you that fuller sound. More importantly, it's a big, beautiful sound without having to crank up the volume. It's affordable, and it's really easy technology, no matter what device we put it